Hey guys, Rose Spalding here, and today we're talking about when the narcissist says, I'm just joking, right? Now, typically this is more the covert narcissist who uses this tactic, right? Because it's a passive-aggressive tactic and it's meant to hurt your feelings, make a point that they're too shy or don't have the courage to make, and it's to let you know that they're a bit resentful. So, the overt narcissist can sometimes use this as well, but typically in my experience, they'll just come out and say whatever it is they need to say, even if it's hurtful. They tend to not have to hide it or disguise it in a joke because they're not lacking the courage to tell you how they really feel. The covert narcissist is oftentimes lacking the courage to just be direct. They can't just be direct. So a lot of times they have to make these little digs. Now, there's several reasons that they make the digs, right? And then to say, I'm just joking. A lot of times it's because they don't want you to feel good, right? They're miserable most of the time and they want you to be miserable too. So if you're up here, they have to knock you down a couple of rungs so that you're down here with them swimming in their misery. So that's a lot of times why they'll do that. Another time is that, it could be a legitimate gripe that they have, but they don't have the courage to sit down and tell you about it. They don't have the courage to say, hey, can we talk about something that, sometimes you do this and it really triggers me or gets on my nerves. Is there any way you can stop doing this? You'll never hear a covert narcissist say those words. It takes a grown-up to say those words. It takes a grown-up to pull the emotion out and just speak the truth and ask them to stop doing whatever it is. Covert narcissists are so immature emotionally. They're undercooked. They don't have that skill. So they will disguise it, oftentimes in that joke. Sometimes they just want to be mean. Sometimes they're triggered and they're feeling like being a bit of a bully. And so they're going to bully you. Because when people make off-color jokes and then just go, I'm just kidding, that's a form of bullying. And it might be subtle, but it exists. And you get to pay attention to it and you get to shut it down. So I'm going to give you a couple of tactics. Some of these might resonate with you. Some of them might not. It's okay. Pick and choose. So I'm going to tell you, if somebody's doing this to me, I'm going to do it back. And I'm going to give them a taste of their own medicine, and I'll probably do it better than them. So I'm not going to create World War III. I'm not going to get really vicious, but I will get clever. I'll get clever. So let me give you an example. If, let's say I'm with a narcissistic partner and they come up and say, oh, well, what do you think of this shirt? And if I want to give a zinger, because maybe they gave me a zinger, I will say something like, well, it kind of looks like you went shopping with your eyes closed. And they'll say, what? Ooh. And I'll go, oh, just kidding. It's fine. Well, no, wait, do you like it? Do you not like it? No, it's fine. Do you see my use of the word fine? And by the way, covert narcissists use that word a lot because they can't talk about their real feelings. So everything's just fine. It's fine. Fine, I'm fine. So use it back on them. Oh, no, the shirt's fine. No, really, do you like it? Do you like it? So now you're playing the game. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. What, you don't like my shirt? No, like I said, it's fine. See where I'm going with this? You can play this game too. Now, I always get comments that say, what's the point? It's a waste of time to play the game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sometimes it's a waste of time and sometimes it's not. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist and you plan on not going anywhere anytime soon, then I would say it's not a waste of time. And you're setting a boundary and you're kind of teaching them, hey, what's good for one is good for all. And you've heard me say that in other videos. If you're going to do this to me, I'm going to do it back. And I might even be better at it, right? If we find that that's too intense, then you can just call it out. You could say, when they say, oh, I'm joking. Well, isn't a joke supposed to make people laugh? I'm not laughing. And they'll go, oh gosh, you're so sensitive. I'm so sensitive. I might be sensitive, but you're a bit of a jerk. So how about this? I would love a world that works for everyone. How about I work on being a little less sensitive and you work on being a little bit less of a jerk? Does that work for you? And you'll get some eye roll at that point from them. Ugh, whatever. And you could just walk away. But one of the ways you know you've shut down a covert narcissist is when they do that. When they roll the eyes and do the whatever, it means they don't have a response. They know they have no leg to stand on. And so they just revert to that adolescent 13-year-old behavior. Oh, whatever. And you can just go, nah, check, I won that one. Okay. But then it's important to walk away. Don't engage any further because that's just going to go south. You just go, and you walk away and you go live your life. You go do your thing. Okay. Here's a couple of other one-liners that might work. It might be successful. Nice try. Yeah, nice try. When somebody goes, I'm just kidding. Nice try. You can say, yeah, Sigmund Freud says there's no such thing as joke. Wonder if he's right. And you can just kind of wonder that out loud, right? No problem there. And then you can also be a little snarky back to them or be playful. Oh, good one. Are you going to use that in your Netflix special? Are you going into comedy? Great one. A little bit of sarcasm there. It's fine. It's not going to blow the house down, right? But a lot of times if you sit there and go, well, you're saying that it's a joke, but it really hurts my feelings, and and I don't like it when you hurt my feelings. You're just gonna lose. You're gonna lose that argument because then they're just gonna hammer you even more because they see now that you're weakened because your feelings are hurt, right? But I don't know. Me personally, I'm a bit savage, but I recommend giving it right back to them and doing it where it hurts, right? If they have, if they're concerned about their hairline, if they're concerned about their weight, if they're concerned about, whatever, you can use those things and say something snarky and then go, oh, just kidding. And again, I don't recommend being vicious, but if they're doing it to you, what's good for one is good for all, right? I'm really of the mindset of you don't have to start it. Please don't start it. But if you'd like to finish it, go ahead. Who is stopping you? And I know a lot of experts on YouTube say, don't engage, don't do this, don't do that. And I'm here to tell you, I think sometimes it's okay. Again, you're showing your strength. You're not going to change the narcissist. You're not going to heal them. You're not going to get them to see the light. No, you're not. But you're setting your boundary and you're saying, hey, two can play at this. And if this is how you want to live your life where we make fun of each other, okay, sure, I'll play, but I might be better at it than you. And it might make them, that in turn, might make them slow down just a bit. Right? And by the way, sometimes I get comments where people say, you say things that none of the other experts are saying. And yeah, that's why I started this channel. If I was going to parrot back everything that everybody else was saying, why would I waste my time? Why would I bother? I'm not reinventing the wheel here, people. I am giving you an alternative way of looking at things because I've lived with narcissists. I was raised by them. And also I've worked with them in professional capacities for almost 30 years, right? As a mental health specialist, as a retired psychotherapist now. And the thing is, I'm not always going to say the PC thing. I'm not always going to, just give you the pat answer. Sometimes you get down and dirty and that's okay. If you don't like that, if that doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. There's a lot of people out there that say different things. I'm giving you, if you are living day to day with your average covert narcissist or your average nonviolent narcissist, I'm giving you skills and tools that you can use to, put them in their place just a little bit and to maybe create some peace. Not in the beginning always, because sometimes when you fight back, it can get a little bit worse before it gets better, but you're establishing yourself. You are establishing your boundaries and you are letting them know that, what, your mean jokes can't break me. I can do that too. And what's really funny? A lot of covert narcissists are bullies. And it's amazing to see how quick they can cry when they get their feelings hurt. Guys, if this was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, hug yourself from me, and we'll see you next time.